Good afternoon. It's a little bit later than I was hoping to get started with another session of truth. And I have a big long list of things that I wanted to speak about. But I do not know if that is necessarily the best course of action. Because every time I say what is, it gets disbelieved. So maybe the key is to just simply present without speaking and then have you make a determination. I try to point things out and it gets twisted or not heard, and it's really frustrating. I don't really know a way around it. My technology as well has constant glitching occurring, which is not very fun and makes it difficult to communicate. So, the thing I do know most is that things that are like this come on, I won't go. Isn't that weird? Oh, boy. Yeah, it's not going. I have a clip right here that is not moving at all. Huh. Unable to load video. Let me see if it's a problem with Wi-Fi, because my Wi-Fi suddenly quits working every now and then. No, it's connected, but Bluetooth's on, so let me turn that off and see if that makes a difference. Still having an issue. Okay, well, one thing to do is to just revert it back to the original, and then I'll show you what I wanted to show you a different way. How's that? There's always more than two ways to do something once. You first need to see the bleeding of extra ultraviolet light. You see the bulge? That should not be there. You see the straight edge further up. So that indicates that there is light that is extra being added to the view. Now watch as I move this forward. Do you see that on the bottom? Now, you can say those are branches, but I want you to keep watching. Do you see how the edges are all connected? Nope, the top one's spitting something out. Whoops, sorry. Hold on. Hold on. It's so hard to do this by myself. It really is. It's challenging. Here we go. Whoops. We just lost our picture. We can't do that. Here we go. And of course, I look like an idiot trying to show this that nobody believes, and people think I'm making it up. Not really. I would not make something up like this. Why would I make something up like this? Does this look to you like a branch? Do you see how it's connected? Does it look something like a branch? And of course, it's hiding behind all of the super bright light. Let me go ahead and lower the light so that, oh my God. It's just one thing after another. It really is. Okay, here we go. Why isn't it going? Okay. Well, let me just move to a different one. How's that? Because this is obviously too much. Too much detail. I guess what I could do is just kind of let it run its natural course. What I would need to do is have you pause it and go slowly, because you'll miss it if it's just being played. Are you ready? Here, take a look. So the fact that it has this type of connected piece means something. And this is not normal. This is not what you would normally see through a view. And down here, you can see it's very dark and it's pulsing with energy. Branches don't do this, but that is what is going on. And there's extraordinary bright light that comes out of that window on a regular basis. So I do not know what to do about that. What I can tell you is that it is disturbing that the light seems to have a directional aim of hitting my eyes. That seems to be its goal. UV light does, in fact, make people go blind and get cataracts. That's a real possibility. So, as I'm trying to save myself, I'm not getting any help, which is extremely frustrating. There is evidence that, like, these squiggly lines, those aren't real branches, but they appear in the camera. It looks almost cartoonish, doesn't it? And that looks like a person's head. Two heads. I know that some neighbors do know what's going on. They do. They're choosing not to tell. How about this? Do you notice how the blinds almost appear to be opening and closing a little bit? It's bizarre. And if I take a look actually at this upper region, and the reason I have the blinds like this is so that I can see more detail. Let me go ahead and press play. There we go. Is it moving? Yes, it is. Now, when I press pause, watch what happens. You get an up close view of the edges having this kind of ridge like effect. Do you see that? That's not normal. It's not normal at all. And it's, in fact, very dangerous, I think. But that's just me. And when you move, you see the movement. Branches appear out of nowhere, and they disappear just as quickly. So, there's that. There's this. Darn it. What I wish more than anything else is that I had some other photographers with me that could help as far as getting this recorded. Because anytime I show it, it doesn't get believed. Isn't that just a bit bizarre to you? It is to me. And this is an ongoing problem. So I do have some grounds to speak about this because I've got evidence of it. And if people would listen to what I'm saying, they would understand a lot more. But they're filled with doubt. And it's just so. It's just a problem. And I can't seem to fix it no matter what I do. So I don't know what to do. But because this light continues to follow me around, I don't really have a choice. I've got to address this because if I don't, it'll end up killing me. And I'd rather not die if that's okay with everybody. You know, I can't change certain things. I'm really concerned that there aren't sharp shadows of everything in the street. They look dull and not well defined. And then the ones that are have bulges to them. Which is a bad sign. So I don't know who came up with this plan to try and get me to move, but it's not a very nice plan, that's for sure. Because it makes it look like everywhere I am, there are people staring at me from over fences and other yards. It's just not a real cool thing to do. And I don't think they know. My neighbors know that this is going on. They might. I really don't know. See, now that's just kind of bizarre, don't you think? And you can see it sweeping down. It comes up here and then it sweeps down at an angle. Do you see that? So this is not gonna be too cool. Look at this. Hold on, where was it? Well, I'm kind of done showing stuff. I just need to let people make their own decisions about things and just simply move on. I'll tell you what, though. My neighbor sure have made a big deal out of something that is no big deal. But to them, it's huge. I don't understand. I think it's because they were conned into thinking that other people thought it was really important. I don't know. I just don't know. All I do know is that I'm recording things that are bizarre and strange, and nobody is willing to help get those things addressed or looked at. Take a look at that is supposed to be the same brightness So, can you tell me why it changes? It shouldn't be like that. And I'm very concerned because it's attacking me. Wouldn't you be concerned? It started, oh, 2015, 2016 with lights that literally moved left to right. There's not a thing wrong with my vision. Um, you're right, for the love of Ram. Nobody is listening. Yeah, when you speak the truth, you keep saying it until people understand what's going on. That's just what you have to do. Eventually, people will get it that what I'm talking about is very real, and all I can do is hope that it's not too late. You know, that's really all I've got. It's going to take other people believing what I've got to say and thinking about things with an open mind. And I just don't see people ready to do that. And I can give an analogy of this. One day, one person said, I think the earth is round. And he was right. But it took 300 years. 300 for a majority of the people to believe the truth. So when truth is still a minority belief, it's very difficult to get people to understand it. They're just not open minded. And it creates a very dangerous situation, especially in this situation. I've got so much to share, but it's all being silenced because of people's assumptions about me when they don't even know me. It's very hurtful. Patty could fix it in a heartbeat if she just told the truth. I'm going to have to take her to court. I don't want to do that. Oh, well. I've got to do what I've got to do. I can't let my whole life fall apart. Why do you think I need help? What? Explain to me what does not make sense. Patty is responsible, who lives across the street from me at 433 Midgard Road in Columbus, Ohio. She's caused all of the hospitalizations. And a person came into the neighborhood pretending to be the Secret Service to me first, and then they walked over to her house. And I have a 911 call of her talking about the Secret Service visiting. And she retold lies about me. That's all fact. So there's that. This is, I believe, a military technology because it is so intricate. If you live in Columbus, come on over and see on the back fence part of missing railing in the shadow. It's just not there. That's real. So I don't know why people just don't want to come over and see it. Why do you think my perception is wrong? Does it make sense that light bleeds over the edge of solids? Does that make any sense? It never has before. Actually, my behavior is very consistent. I'm angry at neighbors because they lie. They've ruined my life. It's true. I became a target. The way my friends and family see me is based off of what they've been told by other people who are supposedly professionals. You need to not post any more defamation of character videos. I hope you understand that. I'd take him down if I were you.